I see you. Maybe you're a first-time mom and you're seeing things happen that you're kind of confused about and you don't really know what the next step is or if something's even wrong. But your mother's intuition is kicking in. I see you watching your baby late to crawl, late to sit up, late to walk, but you're listening to all the people around you tell you that it's okay. These things happen. It's gonna be fine. I see you sitting there thinking to yourself, they're not talking like they did. Why are there less words? I see you making that call to early interventions. I see you waiting for your medical diagnostic. Now there's no words. They're all gone. I see you saying to yourself, if I would have known, the words would go away so fast. I would have been more present in the moment. I would have appreciated every single word so much more. My sweet baby's voice. I see you getting ready for your medical diagnostic. And you know what's gonna happen. You don't know for sure, but you know. I see you sitting there, maybe with a spouse, and listening to all the professionals tell you their findings. Maybe they're telling you that your child is on a 9-month level, a 12-month level, a 6-month level, but really they're 3. Your throat feels tight and you're sitting there holding back tears, eating one by one, professional after professional. The answer's coming. Your child has autism. It was level 3. You were not expecting that. You also weren't expecting sleep disorder of a child, delayed language disorder, and sensory processing disorder on the same day. I see you break down and cry as soon as they tell you the diagnosis, because it's everything that validates what you suspected all along. It's not like you didn't know. It wasn't a surprise, but it still is a punch to the gut. Now what? I see you numb and frozen and processing information. I see you finish early interventions and now you face the reality of school for your nonverbal child. That's terrifying. I see you sitting through that first IEP meeting. I see you feeling like their plan is not good enough. I see you feeling pressured by the school system that if you don't send them, they're judging you for it. Like if you choose full-time therapy, you're doing the wrong thing. I feel shamed. Now they're 4 years old and maybe they're in full-time therapy because that's the route you chose, because you saw it to be the best route. So you're trying to potty train them, and if not for the help of therapy, you don't know how you would have done it. They're not potty trained, but they've made progress. I see you setting that timer at home and taking your child to the potty every 30 minutes like clockwork, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I see you changing those diapers one after another, feeling defeated. I see you struggling because you can't take your eyes off them for a moment. I see them overstuffing their mouth and self-stimming and hand flapping, and I see you still seeing the beauty in it, but you're tired. But it doesn't matter because that's your child and you love them more than anything in the world, and you just keep going. I see you. You're just going and going and going. I see you at one IEP meeting after another, after another, after another, always feeling like you have to play dumb so the school potentially gives you the resources you need, and playing their game. I see them wanting to be able to handle your child instead of give them what they truly need, not to just be handled. I see you potentially hiring an advocate or a lawyer to fight back. I see you celebrating those little wins. I see you wanting another child, but you're struggling and it's hard and you're tired and you don't know how you'll manage a second child and give them enough quality, and you have so much fear. I see you at the dentist trying to hold your child in your lap with your legs across theirs and your arms across their chest as long as you can, so that they don't have to be in the restrictive cocoon. But then one day, they're too big and too strong, and they need to be restricted in the cocoon. And you're going through that for the first time, and it's horrifying. But they need their teeth cleaned. I see you going through all the things to try to help them, to try to make them feel a little bit better. Nothing's working. I see you struggling to find a productive way to communicate with them. I see you struggling to get them to have a BM on the potty. I see you eliminating every last thing from their diet to see if you can get them to eventually have a BM on the potty regularly. Maybe you've tried every diet under the sun, and finally you realize gluten-free, dairy-free, which then of course makes everything harder because now you have to be gluten-free, dairy-free, and you have to find all the right things all the time at all the right restaurants. But I also see you finding your joy in the little things, trying to live in the present moment as much as you can, finding your patience. You've thrown your hands up in the air. You just have to keep going. Maybe you've found your purpose in life at this point. Maybe you've peeled every layer of your onion. You've grown. You are not who you were before. You're reborn. You've put in the work. You've done the self-growth. 2 steps forward, 1 step back. 2 steps forward, 1 step back. Day in and day out. I see you staying home because it's too hard to leave. I see you at the park and everyone's watching. I see you trying to enjoy time with your family, but you're just chasing your child. But at least you're there. And then I finally see you healed enough after the many years of accepting and grieving and crying and loving and repeating. I see you healed enough to start helping. All of a sudden, you know all the answers to the question in the Facebook groups or the TikTok groups that you're a part of for special needs parents. All of a sudden, you're an expert in autism because you have to be. No one else is going to tell you what to do. No one else knows what to do. I see you find yourself again. It wasn't easy, but you did it. Maybe it will be this way forever, but at least you know you and your child are making a difference by leading by example. Every time the people around you see your child's struggles, they learn from them. They learn from you. I see you, and you're amazing.